Hi to all you supercar fans around the world. I am William Hillsmith from William's Perfect Ride. This is my final vlog for 2019. I hope you enjoy. The last race of the year has been run. As you would already know, Scott McLaughlin has taken out the Drivers' Championship and his team, Shell V8 Racing, has taken out the team's trophy for the year. DJR are very happy with that result, which means they get the first two pit bays for next season. Well done, and we're going to get you back next year.
Excellent.
Following up on my previous vlogs, I am bringing you the latest news on the 2020 contracts. Here's the latest news so far. Tickford Racing has confirmed they are keeping Lee Holdsworth for another 2 years, which will take him to the end of 2021. Earlier this week, on the 27th of November, it was confirmed that Todd Hazelwood will replace Tim Slade at Brad Jones Racing. Also this week, Luke Youlden confirmed he will be retiring from supercars racing at the end of the season. Erebus will now be looking for another co-driver for David Reynolds. Those two won Bathurst back in 2017. It will be hard-pressed to find another co-driver like Luke for David because those two got along so well with each other. James Courtney will be going from Walkinshaw Racing to Team Sydney in 2020. Team Sydney is a new team that is trying to enter the Supercars Championship for next season. They are going to be using Eastern Creek Raceway as their base until they get their workshop completed. James Courtney is going from Walkinshaw Andretti United to Team Sydney next year. Scott Pye is going from Walkinshaw to Team 18 to partner Mark Winterbottom next year, which means Charlie will have two cars instead of just the single car that he's had this year, which means that Frosty will be able to share data with Scott and try and move them both further ahead. Chaz Mostert confirmed earlier this week that he will be leaving Tickford, that he has left Tickford and is going to Walkinshaw Andretti United to replace, I think it's Scott Pye. I presume, and I don't know because this hasn't been confirmed, but I presume his teammate will be Bryce Ford because they're going to have two new drivers for next season. Erebus, he's got a 10-year deal starting from next year. Adam's going to follow Chaz to Walkinshaw so that he and Chaz can still have the continuity of working together. Jack LeBrock is going from Techno Autosports to Tickford Racing to replace Chaz Mostert, but I think depending on how he goes with the Mustang, they might put him on a multi-year deal like they've done with Chaz for Walkinshaw and Lee at Tickford. There has also been some massive changes in regards to the teams. After 7 years, Kelly Racing will cut their relationship with Nissan and move to a Ford Mustang from next year. This is not the first time that the Kellys have changed brands. They originally drove Holdens back in 2009. That is when the Kelly Racing name started. They changed to Nissan in 2013, which makes it 5 years with the Nissan Altima. Gary Rogers, who is the owner of GRM, has pulled out because of the lack of sponsorship money. He's been in the supercars business since 1996, but earlier than that, dating back to 1963, Boost Mobile pulled out at the last minute, so he had no time to set up another deal or sponsor. Well, it is sad to see him go, considering he's been a mainstay for a long time. Gary Rogers has given a start to many drivers in supercars, great talents, including Stephen Richards, Jason Bargwanna, Garth Tander, Jamie Whincup, who of these have become future champions and won Bathurst 1000s. Gary, you will certainly be missed. That about wraps it up for the latest news. Yep, that's about all the latest news. It's been a great year, especially for Scott McLaughlin, who dominated the season with 18 wins along the way. I'm William Hill-Smith from William's Perfect Ride. Thanks for joining me. I hope you will join me again in 2020.
God. Okay.